Welcome back to another video. If you don't know me, my name is Daz, and today we're just gonna have a little chat. Okay, we're gonna have a little catch up. I've been getting a lot of questions on this event that I went to called the Lights Fest. I'm gonna insert some clips, some videos, and I'm just gonna give you guys a full rundown and recap of what it is, where to get more information, and all of that fun stuff. So if you're interested, keep on watching. If you haven't, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another video. August 23rd, me and my family, we took a drive down to Philly. The Lights Fest was actually in PA, so something called Kennett Square. It's like this really big field, but I'm just gonna take you through the day. We took a drive down to Philly. We got vegan Philly cheesesteaks. If you guys don't know, I'm plant-based, so yes, I'm gonna attach that restaurant right here. Actually, really good vegan eats. If you're ever in PA, I would just rate the Philly cheesesteak like an 8 because it was just like a lot of bread, but the Italian sub, like, it was fire. So definitely a 10. Further sandwiches all around. It's a good quick stop. So the Lights Fest was about another hour-and-a-half drive away from that area of Philly. Basically what the Lights Fest is just lanterns. It's kind of like not a festival, but more of just like a gathering. They had a stage, they had bands, but it wasn't really like super interactive because of COVID times. So it was kind of like a park vibe, like, you know, bring your blankets, bring your chairs, have like a cute little park picnic vibe, and then they give you lanterns and you set them off. The real description on the Lights Fest website: an event where people of all backgrounds and beliefs can come together to have an uplifting, positive, and unforgettable experience. Some participants use the lanterns to release as a way to honor lost loved ones. Some will write on their lanterns a list of their hopes and dreams for the future, while others will use it as a way of letting go of things from their past. And some come to just enjoy food, live music, dancing, and the breathtaking sight of lighting the sky with thousands of lanterns. They really hold this event all around the US, but this was the closest one to us that we went to. When we got the tickets, they sold out so quickly, like within a matter of minutes. Especially because of COVID time, they are limiting and restricting the occupancy and the amount of people that can attend. So I would highly recommend, if you're interested, just keep an eye out for the tickets. Once they come out or once they come on pre-sale, get them. Getting to the Lights Fest, you pull up, it's really like in this remote, like Amish country type area. Like there's nothing around. You have to drive deep into the, it's not even the woods, like just the fields. You pass cows and farms and just like everything. You just bring your own stuff, kind of like blankets. We went in April, so it was really cold. It's like at night it maybe got to like 20-ish degrees. It was cold. So blankets, chairs, you can bring snacks, food. The only thing that you can't bring though is alcohol. Yeah, but so we followed the rules. We followed the rules. We did see people with their little wine, their Pinot, like people brought their cheese. We even saw people and they brought like their cheese trays. I don't know what they're called, but like those really bougie fancy like cheese assortment trays. They were ready. People were ready. You can bring dogs. I saw dogs. There were a good majority of people who brought their pets. So you walk in, they check your ticket on your phone, and then they hand you your lanterns. So however many people are there, they hand you lanterns. You can buy more. And then also too, we found out once we got there that they had these like portable fire pits, but they give you like a marble granite kind of like tray, and then they give you the pit and the fire. And it was really cute because once the sun started to go down, everybody started to light their own fire pits. People were making s'mores. Like it was just a vibe. It was really nice, family friendly. Like you felt the energy and the love and the happiness. It was just nice, especially now, you know, still in COVID time, kind of post, not really like it was nice to have the feeling of like, wow, this is almost like real life. They had about 4 to 5 food trucks, expensive, you know. They had really creative foods. They had like Caribbean food, popcorn, kettle popcorn, waffle things. Like they just had a whole bunch of food, but I would just highly recommend bringing your own. We did try like a waffle sandwich. It was good, but it was also like $20 and it was like this big. Just keep that in mind. And then they had a stage, so they had like indie bands, kind of like Christian pop bands, throwbacks. Like the music was on point. It wasn't corny, it wasn't outdated, it wasn't like super religious music, but it was just a good medium catered to all ages and the event. Okay, so now when it comes to lighting the lanterns, so once the sun starts to set, they tell you like at least 3 or 4 times you cannot light the lanterns without them doing a demonstration, doing a practice. Like there's so many fire department people there because it could be a huge fire hazard, right? Like you have hundreds and hundreds of lanterns flying into the air, and there were trees around, so they made it very clear to light a lantern before they say light the lantern, it's clipped. Like they're shutting it down. Yeah, we were good. We got to the release and it was beautiful.
Major lift, the baffled king compose.
The lanterns are biodegradable. So on their website, they say that the lanterns are made out of rice paper, string, and bamboo. So they are 100% biodegradable. Most of the lanterns go up, some of them fall, some of them get stuck in the tree, and then you see some of them just like simmer down, like the light just, you know, like it just goes out. They did the demo, they show you how to do it from the stage. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little difficult, okay? So you have to position it a certain way over the flame, then you have to let it, like put it near the ground so the air and the oxygen can accumulate within the lantern and then fly it up. But I'm not gonna lie, there was so many people, mad lanterns like falling into people, and people were chasing them because they didn't want the lanterns to like fall in somebody's hair, because it takes a while for them to float up. You know, if they don't have enough oxygen within them, they're gonna like come back down. So a lot of people were like getting a little crazy, but for the most part, most of them went up. Me and my mom were like kind of struggling to light the lantern. It kind of took a second to get the hang of, but for the most part, they all end up going up and, you know, going into the air and
Se fue.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. Like it was just something like I've never seen before. The energy of it was like kind of, I don't know, it was like half sad, half beautiful, half like wow. It just really makes you take a step back, and especially with the music that they were playing, like they were really trying to set a mood with this release. Like it was like a movie scene. I would say it was very surreal. Like it was something I've never seen before, and to just stand there and take it all in, I was very mesmerized. Like I remember just standing there staring up at the sky for a straight maybe 10 to 15 minutes and just thinking about all of the people's wishes, all the people's loved ones, all of the people's manifestations that might be on these lanterns, and going up into the sky, into the world. So this was the little pen that we got, and you just write whatever message you want on your lantern, whatever you want to be released into the world, and it can really be anything. And then after that, the event calms down. So people weren't really interacting with each other per se, as people were staying in the groups that they came with. So families, friends, like people were staying in their sections. No, there weren't designated sections, but for the most part, I would say people did a really good job of staying with their own and who they came with. So yeah, it was a really beautiful event. The event started at 4 and it went all the way up to about 8 when they released the lanterns. It happens after sunset, and then from there you can stay a little bit longer if you want to. I saw that they were still doing like dance party and things like that. I know once they release the lanterns and everything calms down, that's when people start to leave. As for the ticket prices, we probably paid around $50 to $60 per person, and that includes your lanterns, does not include food, no alcohol, doesn't include the fire pit. So something that happened was we saw people with fire pits, right? And we were like, okay, where do you get these? And the group in front of us told us that you could buy the fire pit at the front. So we went and they told us that it was only available for people who pre-ordered it online when they bought their tickets. They were not having it. So yes, I felt some type of way. I felt like, you know, they didn't want to give me a fire pit, but they had a lot. So obviously if people don't come, or, you know, people forget to pick them up, maybe if you're really good at finessing, you can buy one off them. I would recommend, if you want one, and I would get one, to order it online before you go. I would highly recommend it to anybody that wants like an Instagrammable moment, a cherishable moment, a present, a gift, really nice first date idea. Like, it's like just a perfect, nice summer, spring setting event. If you guys have any questions or think of anything or want to know more information about this festival in particular, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't, don't forget to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another video, and I'll see you guys next time.